All right, we're alive, and I am here. This is the most excited. I'm not just saying this. This is the most excited I've ever been for an interview because Sean can vouch for this. Who's sitting in the producer chair. I was geeking out over these guys, saying they're one of my favorites ever, and I'm gonna pretend it was like the universe and no connections or anything. But then we got in touch and we set this up. I am here with the Jack Moves, Z and Teddy. How's it going?
Good, man.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you for
you guys
having us,
being
man.
here. I'm gonna start off right off the bat with this. We're here to talk about their new album, Love Machine. But this, and I brought it for you guys I want you guys to sign it if you could.
Of course.
This is one of my favorite albums that's ever been made in history.
Wow.
Cruiserweight. I love this. I literally talk about this all the time. I was playing it for my girl recently. I have it on my playlist that I'll play for the both of us. I was playing it the other day. And I put on Biblical Technology. She's like, "Oh my God, I fucking love this song." And I was like,
Sick.
"That's who I'm interviewing this week." She goes, "Oh wait, that's awesome." 'Cause she usually doesn't care what I'm doing. She's like, "Oh wait, I love them. That's so." And then she got excited.
I love that joint is.
Yeah, so we
what you
both
just
listen to that a lot. I go back and forth on what I was trying to think before we came in here what my favorite song on this album is. And I just basically listed the entire track list. I got to a point, so I just kind of gave up on doing that because it switches all the time.
Sick.
Biblical Technology was probably my first.
That's sick because that's random.
That's
a
freaky
freaky
track
track on the
That's
album.
why I like it. It's
That's
crazy.
what's up.
All right,
Yeah.
so I don't know if this is going to work because I haven't used a Sharpie yet. But if you could, I want this
Of course,
signed on
man.
camera
It
because
would be my
I'm
honor.
very excited because I love that album so much. I listen to it all the time.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
So when I knew there was an opportunity to have you guys in, I was super, super, super excited. I was freaking out. And like I said, Sean can vouch for it. I was going crazy.
You don't know how good that feels to
Yeah.
hear.
All right.
Possible one.
Beautiful. Signed. Right there. Love that. What's your guys' favorite song on that? What's the most popular? Like Somebody's Watching You? Probably.
Yeah, that's the most like stream count number.
Yeah.
But I listen
Richie.
to Lionel Richie.
Yeah, like Lionel Richie. I don't know if it's Seabra. How do you say that?
Yeah, that's
Sabra.
Sabra.
That's a nice summertime.
That's a good one.
Joint,
like
yeah.
6 Ways, So Long. Like I was literally doing this in my head. I'm like, I just named like 75% of the album, so it's not even worth the exercise.
That's what's up.
But I love that. I grew up on like my mom really loves disco and like boogie funk music. So her favorites were like Earth, Wind and Fire, Kool and the Gang. Like who else would you like? I also listen to the Ohio Players a lot. Like I have like records of them. I also like that kind of music a lot.
Love the Ohio players.
Yeah, like they're
Sick.
fire. What else do I have? Like, I'm trying to think what I have in my stand list to a lot. I listen to the Brothers Johnson a lot, which is super freaking random, but like, I listen to them all the time. Like Stomp. Like whenever I think of like what my mom's favorite music is, like Stomp is like the epitome of what she listened to.
That's
and
sick.
something about the music you guys make like taps into what I grew up listening to. And I love that album so much. I love all your albums you put out so far. I love the new one that we're going to talk about, but that is like all time, like one of my favorites ever. So,
Oh man,
I'm
thank
very,
you.
very excited.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the new album is, we don't know if it's going to be out now or out after this, but it'll be out and you should listen to it. I listened to it. It's awesome. Love Machine. I want to talk about, I know you guys are from Newark, or you met in Newark. How did you guys meet?
We actually met in New York City, but
Okay.
we made our first music like down actually by the shore in my mom's garage.
What shore town? Gabriel, Jersey
Middletown.
now? Middletown, okay.
Yeah, but kind of like Atlantic Highlands area.
Yeah, my girlfriend wants to move to Atlantic Highlands.
I like it. It's
Because
cool.
you got the. It's also, is it really hot in here? Am I like going crazy? I feel like I'm sweating. Atlantic Highlands has a ferry to the city. So my girlfriend wants to move there. She keeps
45 minutes. You're in downtown Manhattan.
But I don't know. I feel like that's like, it sounds good in theory. I'm gonna move there and be like, this commute is ruining my life. So,
The commute is crazy nice,
Yeah, I'm sure.
but in the wintertime you're gonna like it's a big vibe shift.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like during the pandemic, I vacated the city and lived in my parents' beach house in Manahawkin, but like right outside of LBI, and that's how it was. Like summer was awesome, but I was living there full time. Once it got to winter, it was not the same.
Yeah, winter's cold down in those shore
Yeah.
towns.
Windy,
man.
Yeah.
desolate,
Yeah, not the same. Very different.
but still nice.
Yeah, but so you recorded your first one down there, but when did you relocate? You guys relocated to Newark, right?
We made like one single really like down there in the garage, and we made a 45 of it, and we pressed it up in Newark or in Harrison, and we I think we had just watched that movie Rockers. I don't know if you ever seen it.
Nah.
It's like a sick Jamaican movie. And the dude is like, this dude Horsemouth is like on a moped and he's peddling records around to different stores, like trying to, hustle. And it's just like the most stylish movie like you'll ever see.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh, let's just do that. We like loaded up like our bikes with like some records, and we just biked all the different record stores and like see who would take it. And like it started with like
We
one
got a good response.
yeah, one
people-
record store gave us like a crazy review. They like wrote up this thing. Next thing you know, like the Koch record guy like wanted to distribute it.
What year was this, did we say?
It was probably like 2012,
Okay.
I think, or something like that. And so then we were like, oh shit, like, because before there was no plan, we were just like messing around. And then we were like, oh, okay, maybe we should take this more serious. So we found like a spot in Newark to like, set a studio up and kind of be more like try to make it professional.
Yeah. And how long were you guys there for?
Like 10 years.
Good 10 years, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm basically live there now, so I'm in Harrison, so I feel like we could have been
Nice.
neighbors.
Yeah.
So-
That's all right next to each other. And like downtown Newark, Harrison, they're right next door. And it's like not much going on past 6 p.m. in either of these places.
No.
So we probably would
Nothing
run
good
into each
happening
other.
past 6 p.m. at least.
We'd see each other at Tops or something.
Dude, Tops, they redid it. Have
You like
you guys
the,
been
you like,
recently?
yeah, not
It's
since
a
they redid
disaster.
it. Yeah, what's going on?
It's a club.
Is
There's
it?
a DJ in the front.
That's what I
Damn.
heard.
There's a
heard.
literal DJ, like, and the table is like in the counter, like it's built into the counter, and it's like a club, and I can't get a seat.
Wow.
Every time
Wow.
I go, you can go the most random time,
Yeah.
hour and 45-minute wait. It's like, but the food is great, overpriced,
Is it?
but it's great.
Yeah, it's like a spectacle.
It's awesome. It's like it's for anyone from New Jersey. If you haven't been, it's the craziest diner experience ever. It's good, but it's like it's a literal club. Like I can't hear people talk.
It's a club where you can still go get like
Yeah.
some lobster
Like an
pasta.
omelet. Yeah, literally get anything you want. I live right by Tops though. That's
Okay,
that's
right.
basically where I'm at. So, how much did being in that area influence the music in any way? Like, was that like you guys were also really into like skating, right? Weren't you guys into skating at the time?
Teddy more so.
Yeah,
but yeah.
definitely.
You were
in the-
skateboarding in the one video for Biggest Creep in America, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw that. What's the best trick you got in your bag?
Best trick, maybe switch heel. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that
Switch
means,
heel.
but I'm sure it looks cool if you did it.
Yes, switch heel is probably the, but fakey flip.
But yeah. Do you still skate a lot or not?
I don't, but I would love to, man. I just don't have the time to skate, but I would love to just take a summer off or like months. I would just love to do it again,
Yeah.
but I just can't find the time to do it.
How many injuries were you getting?
Dude, I'm lucky. Like, I never broke anything. I hurt my knee really bad when I was out in San Francisco one time, and that was probably the worst injury I had skating.
I've tried. I can't even move. Like I get on the board and I just
Oh yeah,
like I can't even.
you gotta
it's
get your
embarrassing.
balance. You
It's
just balance.
embarrassing.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
can't
a-
even get step 1 down, so I
Yeah.
can't even move on the board. So then for this album, so you recorded most of your music. Were you recording everything in Newark, like the first 2 projects, 3 projects?
A lot of this, even this record, is
Yeah.
there's songs that came about while we were working on Cruiserweight, like kind of during the pandemic. We were getting together with like the other guys in our band, and we would just be jamming and like working on songs. And Love Machine is kind of like the B-sides, or like the strangers. A lot of them are like the stranger songs that like didn't make it to Cruiserweight. Like Cruiserweight, the songs on there, like you said, like kind of felt like a one dance funk boogie album.
Yeah.
And like, but we made songs that are kind of all over the place. So
Yeah.
some of those like stranger ones, we turned into like its own
Gotcha.
project.
Yeah, and you guys led with The Biggest Creep in America, which was very different from
Yeah.
everything else. What was the choice of that being? That was one I assumed then that didn't make Cruiserweight, or was this like a newer song?
It didn't make Cruiserweight, but it was around at the time. Yeah, That the guys from the label, they were excited. They wanted to put it out, and we just did it. We shot the video.
Yeah, I was complimenting your acting chops before
All
we
right.
got on
Thank
camera.
you. Thank you.
What was the who came up with the idea for the video with the boxing and everything like that?
It was Zach's idea to do the whole Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Apollo Creed, yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you get the fit?
I made it.
You made no,
Yeah,
like,
nah, for
We
real.
got it tailored up.
Well, some of it I made, some of it I had custom made.
okay. Looks like it says like creep. Like I saw like the creep.
That
on the
like
bell.
everything kind of
Yeah.
came from all over America. Like, but the jacket came from Midtown. This dude like sewed it up, but like I put all the star appliques, and the shorts came from Etsy. The shoe is like
Yeah.
it's all
It's a
over
great
the place.
video. I really like it.
Cool.
And that's a good and like that song I will say like kind of almost threw me off at first. Like, oh man, they're going like completely different direction. Like that's what I was expecting when I heard
think,
that.
I think the song will make more sense when the record comes out.
So that's just, as
Yeah.
as someone who's listened to it, it did. And I also think that, and I thought about it, that happens with a lot of my favorite albums. Like just artists will put out a single, it's very different when they put out before, and I'm always like, oh, like I don't know how I feel about this just because it's not what I expected.
Yeah.
You hear it in the context of the album, like, oh, I get it, and like, and then it clicks. Now I love that. That's like probably one of my favorite songs on the album now.
But speaking of Newark, like that, I don't think if it wasn't for Newark, like that video wouldn't exist, because there used to be like a tattoo shop down Market Street where the guy would do like airbrushes, and there was just, he had like this beautiful like example like of the airbrushes they could do. He had this one of like Apollo Creed just looking amazing, and I just always would see it and be like, yo, I just want to buy that thing because it's like a piece of art. And then I never got to it, but I always had it in my mind. And then when we were doing this song, I was just like, it has this like grandiose kind of triumphant thing, and I was like, yeah, man, it should be Teddy in Times Square, like in all full glory.
Apollo Creep.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. That's actually, I didn't think about that with the creep, but yeah, that works. Yeah. Can you pull that a little closer to you? Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got you.
Appreciate it. And then you put out Miss You, which that's like right up my alley in terms of like how I said I love Cruiserweight. Like that song is what more so what I was expecting, so I love that one too. That's a great single. And then how are you guys recording process? Like if I just Googled you, it's like you're the singer and you're the instrumentalist, but I feel like you guys just both do everything. Like, is that accurate? Like, what's the recording process for the two of you? Are you working with a lot of other people? Like, how does that process go?
I guess, I don't know, different a lot of, I mean, the song, you know, Zach comes up with a lot of shit, a lot of songs, I'm sorry, and
You can curse. Sorry.
and I mean, we both do, like,
Yeah.
say I'll come in with a bass line, and then he'll put the what is it called, the chords to it or whatever, or like, then we'll sit down and write to it, or
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
always
it's
different.
just like, or he'll have an idea, well, you know, it's just different. Or I'll have one, and
Or we'll jam. We'll just like be messing around. He'll play drums, and I'll play the guitar or piano, or.
and then eventually we just got to bring it together. And
But we also
make it
like
work.
on this record we've been playing with like a lot of the same guys for years now, like on the road, like really talented keyboard players and bass player. And we would we'd all worked on a lot of these songs together during the pandemic, like John or this dude Rokar, just sitting like, John will come in with chords and we'll just go back and forth and tweak it until like something feels like, okay, that's like the baseline groove. Now we're just going to build it up from there.
What was the most difficult song to make?
On
on Ever,
On Love Machine, new album.
on Love Machine.
probably Digital Whisper, I would say, or this song, If I Say to You, because those were like the songs that we went down to Mexico to work on this album. They were like two songs that were unfinished, especially like lyrically. So those got like pushed to the end to like wrap it up.
Which
And
ones were those?
Digital Whisper and If I Say to You.
Okay.
And it just like, you know, when the pressure was on and we needed to come up with the lyrics and finish it, those were just like the most painful to birth.
So how long were you guys in Mexico? Mexico City, or
Yeah.
Mexico City, yeah.
how long did you spend there working on it?
A month.
A month. And how was that?
It's amazing.
Sick.
What went into that decision to go there?
The producer, he
He hit us up.
yeah, he lives down there. He had like a home studio. And then like my girlfriend had been talking about it forever, like just the city that we had to go.
Right.
And so I just saw like an opportunity to
Work and vacation.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I think I can figure something
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, that's a nice little finesse. So how was the time there? Did you guys enjoy the city a lot, or like were you just locked in the studio? What was that experience like while
I
you were
mean,
there?
our girlfriends enjoyed the city more than us, but
I'm sure, yeah.
We were kind of like on a 9. We were like not 9 to 5, but something like that, Monday through Friday with Don, the producer. But you know, you'd come home at night and like we stayed in this cool place called Coyoacan. You could just like walk into the plaza and like, you know, I'm sure you've heard it, like Mexico City's got like the craziest food scene and just all the food in general. You can just walk to some spot and get banging tacos or whatever. You can get like Italian food. It's crazy. And it was insane, you know.
definitely go back.
Yeah, and we're gonna go back actually.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some
you
shows.
gotta actually do the vacation.
We're gonna do some shows actually in
that's
end of
cool.
August.
Yeah. You have a tour, and you have a tour that you're going to be going on. I don't know if that's like announced or.
Yeah, we're
what's
gonna go the day this album drops. We'll play our first show in Santa Barbara.
Gotcha.
We're like going on tour at first with this band called Los Yesterdays, which is like
I've heard of them.
they're on Penrose.
Yeah.
They're based out of California.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were nice enough to hit us up, and they're doing like a West Coast run, and we're gonna do it with them.
You guys have toured a good amount, I feel like, right? Like, who have you toured with? I forget the list of people.
We toured with Yellow Days. We just were with this guy Rudy De Anda,
The Altons.
the Altons, the
Sinceres.
Sinceres, Ben Harper, and then we've played like shows with, you know, bands you've heard of, but like one off.
Mm-hmm.
But those are like the main tours we've done.
How do you like tour life?
I like it, man. You know, I love it, and at times I don't hate it, but at times you're like, damn.
It beats you down, I'm sure.
Yeah, at times you get worn thin for
Yeah,
sure, but
it does.
I love it. Like I love traveling. I love like seeing new places, like meeting crazy random people. Like there's something about touring that's like very liberating, because it's like you're in a circus and you move from town to town and like nobody knows you, and you could like just be a different person every night and like no one would know the better.
You guys
know?
ever do that? You ever meet people and just make some shit up? My buddies would like to do that from time to time.
I mean,
It just happens naturally.
happens.
Like you're
Yeah.
already in like an altered mind state. You're exhausted.
I could be anybody right
You
now.
know, like you go to a town and like it's their night to party, but like you did that the night before,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like
I watched the vlog you guys did in Cleveland.
yeah,
That was like,
that was date one, I think.
Yeah.
one.
So that was
Wow.
like the beginning.
is that like typical of how you guys would spend your time?
Yeah, like that weird time before a show. You're
Yeah.
just kind of like sitting in the green room, like
I think that one was more like we were acting up a little. We were acting a little funny in that one.
Yeah, the cameras. So you
yeah,
gotta-
like I think it's like as the tour went on, it was just like, fucking, let me find some beers, sit in the fucking green room, chill, like talk shit. But we were kind of acting up on that one. I think, at least
Yeah.
I was.
I feel like when you're touring, you probably don't have enough time to like really do too much, because you're
No.
also not there for that long in the city. I would
exactly.
assume.
You
Yeah.
go to like a city like Seattle, that's like amazing, but you're there for 12 hours or something.
Sometimes you get to walk around, check it out a little bit.
Yeah. What's the song off the new album that you're most excited to perform?
I'm excited to. We haven't yet to rehearse it, but I'm excited to play Digital Whisper, just because it's
Yeah.
like I feel like it's gonna be fun to go through those changes and try to capture the energy of like the the loud parts.
Yeah, you said in the other video we did that's your favorite song. That's your favorite song.
I did. I said that. Yeah.
Is it still, or are you going to change it? Because you're changing your answers a lot in that. So I don't know.
No, I'm gonna stick with that one.
I would say Running Back.
Yeah,
It's like excited for that one.
that's like some party time. Like that's gonna be like a good West Coast song to play because it's got like that hard funk.
Some funk party time shit. Yeah.
Have you performed like unreleased? Do you guys perform unreleased music really, or no? Is it like you're going to go on the tour after the album drops and that's the first time people are going to hear it?
Well, what did we do? We played a show like 3 weeks ago in New York, and I think we played "Miss You."
I think it was out though. No,
Oh, it was out already. Yeah. Okay.
so yeah,
Unreleased tracks. I think the only unreleased tracks we've ever played was like this one song where Teddy was like doing some rock and roll.
Yeah, it feels a little like some of the songs on this are a little rock
Yeah.
influenced. I forget which one. There was one that
Love
was very
Machine, or
Yeah,
If
Love
I
Machine.
Say to You.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely like some rock elements on this album.
Was that based on something you guys were listening to, or just you wanted to just fuck around? Like, what was the?
that's just natural. Came,
You know,
Yeah.
when you're in
what it
Jersey,
was.
you get
Yeah.
how do you avoid
Right.
Q1043? Or you can't avoid it, man. It's like,
I have nightmares of
turn the page,
The
playing.
Rat.
when I worked at the sporting goods store one summer, and I have literal nightmares thinking of. I would work the store alone, so I'd be there alone all day, and the manager, the guy who ran it, wouldn't let me have anything on the speakers besides for New Jersey 101.5. So all I would hear all day is New Jersey 101.5, and I was like, oh my god, like this is torture. So like I always think of that for like New Jersey radio, and that's like
Yeah, like we grew up like listening to all kinds of stuff from punk, rock, rap, metal. Like
yeah, you guys talked a lot of
reggae.
rap in the Cleveland vlog. You were bumping some rap, I remember. I think you were playing Big L. I forget what else, but like yeah, you guys.
I know, like rap. I think that's what's like. My mind's definitely mostly programmed on like '90s rap. I would think.
Like who? Like who are the tops for you?
Just depends. Like you could go anywhere. Showbiz and AG, Gangstar,
Yeah.
Nas, AZ,
Mobb Deep.
Mobb
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah, I wasn't
Cool G
expecting that.
rap.
You guys would be super into rap. I don't know why, but I was surprised. A lot of rap influence. I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you grow up
Definitely.
in the tri-state area and just like
Yeah.
not? I mean, something's wrong with you if you're
Yeah.
not into rap.
Yeah, that's my number one is rap and R&B. But like the music, I feel like there's a wave also of like your stuff, like that retro R&B soul. Like
Yeah.
we were talking about. There's like some other bands that are more like probably soul.
Yeah.
But I don't know too many that are as like disco-y as you guys or like funky as you guys. Like I'm sure there's a bunch that I just maybe don't off the top of my head, but I feel like there's kind of a renaissance of that sound to some
Yeah.
degree.
For sure.
Yeah. Do you feel like those like groups were they all coming up at the same time as you? Like were you aware of them as you guys were coming up? Or
Yeah, I think we were kind of before, like as you're saying. I mean, like who, like Sacred Souls or
yeah.
Duran Jones.
Yeah, like they're more soul though. Like they're not as like
Yeah.
upbeat and
We were definitely before them, but
Yeah.
I like Duran Jones. I mean, they just came out with a new album.
yeah, they
they're
did. It's good.
Yeah,
I like it. Your debut was 2015. Your the self-titled album, right?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think's changed the most from like when you guys put that out to this album? Like anything in terms of sound, recording process, just things you picked up. Like how do you think you guys have evolved from then to now?
I just think like at that time, I was like personally just so obsessed with like not a narrow like range of R&B soul, but like kind of, as compared to like now. I think I've like opened myself up more to like in what we make. I always liked different music, but at that time I was like so obsessed with like Blue Magic, The Moments, like all these like New York, Jersey, Philly soul bands, and like I just wanted to make music like that. And now like I've kind of like grown and want to try out different kinds of things, or even more that like make something I've never heard before.
You concur with that?
I mean, yeah, I was kind of in that headspace too,
Yeah.
like just listening to a lot of soul R&B. I still do, but it's kind of like yeah, I'm kind of just getting into. I mean, not. I've always been into it, but I would like to make other shit now.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like if you listen, if you looked at my recently played, it still is that.
Yeah.
You know, like I still can't. That's still what I love. But I just, in terms of like what we make, being, you know, trying to forge our own path.
Yeah, I feel like that's a natural progression for artists. So you like kind of niche it down. You have your sound, and you kind of bring everyone in. They get to know you for that sound, and then you start to grow and expand, and everyone kind of does it with you.
Yeah, because you know whose album I love? What's her name? Addison Rae. Is that
Addison Rae? Yeah. I haven't listened to that.
I love her new album. Man.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to do some music like that.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I have to listen to it then.
Me
Wow,
either.
that's crazy. That was probably the last thing I expected you to say. But that's sick. Yeah, that's funny. Why? What do you like? Like, what kind of music is it? It's like pop, right? Or
yeah, it's like it seems like she's taking like a little bit of Janet and like early '90s or something. I don't know. It's just some fun kind of party pop.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It sounds pretty cool.
Anyone else you guys really want to work with? Is that something you guys have done a lot of, like produced or worked with other people, just like outside of your own the Jack Moves?
Well, Teddy's produced tracks for some hip hop dudes.
Yeah, just hip hop, but never R&B.
No,
we just started. Like we kind of like did a song with this dude Camouflage Monk.
Oh yeah,
and this guy Airplane James, and like it's I feel like it's a step into like us because we always want to like work with rappers or really open to working with anyone. But
speaking of G, I produced a song with 50 Cent back in the day. Because we were talking.
You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, we were debating what the best debut was, and we said "Get Rich or Die Trying." So yeah.
Yeah, like you said, I've done some hip hop artists, but yeah.
Yeah, Larry June, Jay Worthy, and he's like dudes that are Boldy James. I like.
Yeah, I love Boldy James too.
West Side Gun.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love that dude.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that working really well.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I love it. It's very good. I've like 6 or 7 times through it.
Sick.
Really enjoy it. This is another one where I go, what's my favorite? Like Candyland and NJ Drive.
Cool.
Low key is one of my favorites too.
Yeah,
Biggest Creep in America has been growing on me a lot. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? Plug anything I missed? Anything else?
Album coming out July
25th.
25th.
There we go. Love Machine.
Yes, Love Machine. It's very good. And then also listen to that first. And then listen to this. Listen to this.
Yo, big shout out Don Chenz for having us on and bigging us up so much.
Yes. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Go check out Love Machine. I'll have their socials in the description at the Jack Moves. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.